Hey guys, it's Jeed. I'm going to be casting another game here. It's Ball Fondlers versus Look at It Go. This is game one. I had previously done game three, just a replay. And I wanted to start out by apologizing because I called Look at It Go, Let It Go pretty much the entire time. Guess I had frozen on my mind or something, but yeah, so sorry about that. But other than that, let's get going. So here for Look at It Go, we have Dagonite playing the Coddle. Looks like he's going to be going towards the off lane. Doctor playing Witch Doctor. So it looks like we're going to have dual lanes here for the Dire here. Ander on this off lane Centaur. It's going to be Involved going mid with OD, and then a safe lane Juggernaut on Tango Gaming. And for the Ball Fondlers, we have Pink Donger on Oracle. Rincewind, their mid player on the Lina. Got a couple cool tangos from Natskara on Jakiro. Mora playing the offlane Underlord, and it'll be Omari playing Anti-Mage safe lane. So, I like both drafts a lot. I think Look at It Go has a safer draft, very meta oriented. Juggernaut safe lane carry gets picked all the time. OD mid. I mean, you can do so much with it harassing wise, stealing, well, not stealing, but making sure that you deny the range creep slash get the range creep last hit on the other team. Centaur, arguably one of the best offlaners still. Maybe Magnus has surpassed him now, but such a tanky hero. His ult offers so much going into the late game, especially if he chooses to get the Ags. Maybe Witch Doctor, not so much in the meta, but even Coddle. Has that mana leak, help him out a little bit, I guess. As Lina, very mana dependent until she gets a Bloodstone if she chooses that route. So, nice ward here. I think it was Dagonite who placed it down. See any vision of any rotations coming in here to the safe lane, as well as if Jakiro or Pink Donger end up going towards the mid lane, they can let Inwolf know that that gank's going to be happening. So it's going to be a tri-lane here against a dual lane. And they're going to try to really secure Omari some last hits. And he's already going to go over to the Secret Shop and pick up that Quelling Blade with the gold from the rune he got. Doctor doing a good job harassing Mora. Doesn't have any points in Atrophy Aura. I don't know. I haven't played Underlord too much since 704 probably. I always try to go Atrophy Aura first. Try to build up a little bit of resistance against those attacks, but we'll see. As Chew through his first tango. Doctor though, just putting a lot of harass on him. I mean, obviously ranged versus melee. Doctor does have the advantage here, and Tango Gaming doing a nice job jumping out. Oh, they're gonna go on Mora here. Gets the spin off, and Mora might fall under tower, and it. One more from the Maledict, and it will be Witch Doctor picking up the first kill here. So, a lot of gold going his way. Probably would have preferred seeing that go towards Juggernaut, but first blood's first blood. He's going to be happy with that. Omari, doing a good job. He's right there on top of the last hits of the CS thing with Lina. I misspoke and thought it was Tango Gaming here, but Doctor pings out Mora. He's having a hard time here. Still level 1. Doctor's level 2, but he's going to walk right into the Firestorm here. Take a lot of damage, but he'll be okay. He's got some tangos. Eat the tree. Get the double tango here. Mid, it's Rincewind. Out CSing Involved. Level 3. No points in Arcane Orb, so he's going to do some harassing, hopefully with the Satchel Imprisonment, as he eats up his first tango. And he has a salve that he got ferried out to him, so he should be okay there, taking harass from Dragon Slaves and double damage rune. Might try to see the Imprison. You can steal that. And just gonna go back to lane. Not gonna harass Rincewind any more than that, for now at least. Dagonite connecting on that Illuminate onto Omari. And Doctor smoked up here, so I don't know if he's just gonna try to rotate onto this Rincewind here on Lina, but got Pink Donger in the area anyway, so he's got to be careful. Sitting in the trees, waiting for maybe a little bit more push-up. He's got no mana. Pink Donger showing himself in lane. And Wolfed, gonna Astral Imprison. Pink Donger. Takes a lot of damage from that. Doctor still sitting in the trees. Don't know what he's waiting for. He has level 1 Cask and level 1 Maledict. Probably could have got the kill on Pink Dongers. He was sitting at 300 health or so. But still just sitting up top waiting. Meanwhile, down bottom, Omari about half health, and it's Natskara in some trouble here. Gets a stomp off from Ander, and the Ice Path gonna connect onto Dagonite, but they'll back off. Natskara be able to walk out with about 150 health or so. Doctor just chooses to go back to the lane. Tango Gaming doing good here. 12 and 11, keeping Underlord at 0 CS, so he might have 3 levels, but he's getting no gold in exchange here. Just passive gold. And even Doctor's gonna steal his rune too, so he's having a real tough time here, Mora. I mean, Doctor doing everything he needs to. He should be able to get his own rune as well at the 4-minute mark here. Ander and Omari both trying to trade CS here. Ander doing a good job in this off lane. I mean, obviously it's a dual lane rather than a solo off, but he does sit at 12 CS. I mean, Omari has 23, so obviously better for him, but so we got the PMS now on Tango Gaming, and he's got boots, so if Mora were to step up again, he has a spin, he's got the movement speed now, he might be able to get a kill depending on the Cask and the Maledict from Doctor, but for now he's able to just free farm this lane. Down bottom, Dagonite in some real trouble here. It's going to be the right click coming up from Omari to finish him off. Now Ander all by himself, but Pink Donger doesn't have the Fortune's End off cooldown, so he'll walk away. Good kill there for Omari. Give him some more gold as he tops the CS board still, even above both of our mids. And Wolf definitely picked it up in the CS department. Third now, only behind Omari and Tango Gaming, but Rincewind back down to 4th. And Wolf's going to imprison him under tower, but not going to get the range creep there. That's a good amount of XP gets denied here by Rincewind. And now Ander in a little bit of trouble, but he'll be okay. He's still got a salve, 3 tangos. He's trading with Omari, but both heroes just kind of sitting there. Natskara now, maybe pushing up. He's got level 1 Ice Path and 2 Liquid Fire. You really want the slow from the dual breath, I think, but Tango Gaming doing a good job here. He's got his phase now, so should he need to go on Mora, he definitely can. He is sitting at level 5, so he might want to wait till he gets the Omni Slash before he does anything. Doctor doing a good job. Spinning, coming around from the back. He's got Cask, he's got Maledict. Throw the Maledict down. Here comes the spin. He's just got to get the Cask off and make sure he stays in the area of Tango Gaming. But it might be enough just from the spin. He throws up the Cask anyways. Tango Gaming picks up a kill. So, doesn't take too much damage from the tower. Has enough mana here for the healing ward. And he'll be okay. Meanwhile, down bottom, they got a shrine up. Level 3 Dagonite and level 5 Ander here. Omari sitting at 40 last hits at 6 minutes, so he's doing good. Good job there. And Wolves taking some right clicks here from Pink Donger, and I believe it was the Fortune's Purifying Flames rather that'll finish him off. Dagonite gets a quick Illuminate, but he'll try to back off. Trying to steal the last hits here from Omari as Ander moves over. He'll blink away and he'll be okay. So, if you're the ball funnelers, I think you really got to be careful of Tango Gaming here. They're not rotating any heroes to Mora's help to stunt Tango Gaming's growth. He hits level 6 and he picks up a Sage Mask. Finish off his Wraith Band, and he will soon have that Ring of Aquila finished. Doesn't have any mana, so although he has Omni Slash up, he won't be able to use it, at least for a little while here. As Dagonite in some trouble. Pink Donger getting off the... ooh, it's the Laguna Blade from Rincewind finishing him off, so... this ward right there doing a good job catching out Dagonite. And Wolf picking it back up in CS. Like I said, both Omari though and Tango Gaming doing a good job. Keep it up on these CS. 50 by 7 3/4. Omari doing a good job here. I mean, that's in a contested lane too with Ander. He's 51 and 11 plus the kill. So although he's only level 5, he's well on his way to his Battle Fury. He's got the Ring of Health. And he's farming up these jungle camps at 8 minutes. And Wolf in a little bit of trouble, but he'll be okay. Backs off. Rincewind, as we know, level 6, had that Laguna Blade kill. Doctor, even level 4, he's been pretty much leaving Tango Gaming to his own devices so he can just roam around, pick up these bounty runes. Hasn't really roamed mid too much to help out in Wolved, but it's just been helping Tango Gaming get the free farm, and then when he needs a secure kill, he shows up with Maledict. Got 2 points in that, so doing a good job there. This ward scouting out Mora. He's got an Iron Talon. He is level 6, but again, not a lot of gold. He's got 23 last hits at least too. Oh, Pink Donger able to get the kill there with the Purifying Flames. So they really need to. I gotta pause here. Doctor really needs to start rotating here to the mid to help out in Wolved. Dagonite here is rotating now, but there's no stun here. He doesn't have mana leak, and even if he did, it's not a typical. It's not like a secured stun, I guess. And then pointing out the fact that there was no Oracle animation. I saw the same thing. He just kind of died there. That's why the first time I was a little confused if it was Purifying Flames that got the kill or not. He just kind of died, so it's got a point. But still, it's nice to see the animation, see what's going on. So Andrew's level 6 now. He does have Stampede should he need it, or should his team need it. Doctor looked like he was in a little bit of trouble here, but Mora's got no mana, so currently Ball Fondlers have more kills. Maybe sitting at a little lead here, especially with Omari farming up so well. Rincewind doing a good job here in mid with the rotations from Pink Donger, but very even at this point in the game. Look to see, yeah, 1,000 XP difference and right about even in terms of net worth. So hopefully during this first team fight we will see a little bit of something different, but still right now very lane oriented. A couple rotations from either team, but very solo-esque. Alright, they are back. I'm not sure what the pause is still going on for, but yeah, so Rincewind is going that Bloodstone. Got the mana boot, so don't have to worry about the mana. I don't even know what it's called right now. Energy booster. Damn, these names are really getting to me today. I don't know what it is, but alright, I'm gonna just see if we can skip ahead a little bit. Oh, close enough. There we go. Sorry about that. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Alright, so Pink Donger just healing up Rincewind here. Getting some more mana, so having a really good laning phase here, Rincewind is. Maybe not the best CS, but out CSing in Wolved. Having some good rotations. She's level 7. And Wolves also level 7, but definitely not doing as well. Died twice, no kills quite yet. He's not getting the rotations needed. I thought when Doctor smoked up earlier, there was going to be a kill, but did not see that happen, so maybe there's going to be one coming out soon, but for right now, both teams just kind of playing a little passively. Tango Gaming working on that Yasha. We're almost at 10 minutes, so yeah, Omari, about 70 CS at 10 minutes. Real good job by him. Nice job by the rest of the Ball Fondlers securing the farm for Omari. We got Dagonite trying to steal some last hits there, but Omari picking it up right before it happens. Got a kill here on Rincewind. Tango Gaming dropping the Omni Slash, and Mora not able to save his friend. So nice job by Tango Gaming, and he doesn't TP home to get the mana, he just TPs back to the tier 1 to secure more CS. And now in Wolved, able to free farm up a little bit more. Misses the last hit there, but not a huge deal. Dagonite trying to put some pressure on Omari, but he's got to be careful. I mean, he's got Mana Void. It's only level 1, so it doesn't do too much, but a Coddle doesn't really do too much 1v1 against Omari, or against an Anti-Mage rather. Looks like it's Unwolved in some real trouble here. I'm not sure what he was going for. He kind of swung around down this path right here and ran right into Pink Donger, Natsukaru, and Rincewind. So a mistake by him, but yeah, 215 gold going the way of Rincewind. Not the hero you want if you are look at it go. I almost did it again. I almost said let it go. But you know, Tango Gaming's arriving at level 10 shortly. He'll be the first one there, hopefully. Omari, close on his heels, but still leveled 8, a little farther behind. Anders forced to go back. He does have tranquils, but a little slow here. So look at it go. Really not taking advantage of this off lane. Really letting Omari just kind of farm, just keeping Dagon Knight there to at least get levels. I'm not really sure why. I'm sure you'd rather have maybe your Centaur there picking up levels, or rotate Doctor down to at least hit level 6. Play it safe, obviously, but you need these levels on their supports to get these ults going.
Dire's middle tower's under attack.
Not sure what Doctor's doing, just kind of standing around. And Tango Gaming might be in some trouble here. Mora is there. He's got one point in Pit of Malice and 4 points Firestorm. So if he gets a connect, he'll be okay. But Pink Donger initiates under tower, so it's okay. Doctor here anyways, just in case. What level she got here? Only level 1 Fortune's End, so really trying to max out that Purifying Flames before anything else. Go back to pretty much laning, it seems. So it is Rincewind hitting level 10, same time Dagon Knight. Chooses to get the LSA damage. I like both talents there. Oh, the spin coming out onto Natsukaru. He does hit the shrine up in time. Pink Donger there at the save, and they've got a stampede out of that. Misses the LSA Rincewind. It will be the Laguna Blade connecting and Pink Donger picking up the kill. So it was a nice job, Natsukaru hitting up that shrine just in time, and a nice rotation by Rincewind to come over, get the Laguna Blade damage, and stunt Dagon Knight from moving on to finishing shortly his Mantis style. He's got the Yasha, but it's only at 75 gold, so pretty far off on the rest of it. They look to maybe push to tier 1 here. They got 3 heroes. Good pushing here with Natsukaru with 3 points in Liquid Fire, so they can do some damage to this tower. But Anders here for some backup. No Stampede. The Ice Path misses from Natsukaru. And Tango Gaming's back in, so maybe if he would have taken the 175 health talent instead of the damage talent, he would have lived there. Not entirely sure, but maybe a little greedy with grabbing damage rather than health. And he's still not squishy, but sits at only 1,000 health. Laguna Blade does so much damage, and really need to kind of tank up in this. Okay, Rincewind. Yeah, see, already down to 450. Here comes the LSA. He'll try to spin out of it, not going to make it, and Rincewind gets an easy kill there. Tango Gaming. And here comes the Witch Doctor ult, and he's going to connect on 3 heroes, but he'll fall. Natsukaru sitting in his own Macro Pyre, and it's going to be Mora going to TP him home, but the Maledict finishes off Natsukaru. So Mora and Pink Dong are going to go home, and Rincewind's going to continue to farm up this lane. Omari, level 10. Gets 20 damage instead of 150 health, so both of our carries going a little greedier in their talent choices. And a Wolves picks up mana instead of movement speed. I like that. Just keep spamming up those arcane orbs, but Dagon Knight TPing top to take care of this creep wave. So Dagon Knight sitting in that lane, he is able to pick up level 8 at least. He's got this point booster. He's working towards his Zags. About 250 gold away from his next item in there. And Omari switches over to the mid lane and start farming. So, a couple of team fights, well, at least one team fight so far. Look at it go. Little disoriented in it. They did have a good Witch Doctor ult and the Maledict, so nice job by Doctor securing the kill on least Natsukaru, but he was kind of sitting right in the middle, right with the Macro Pyre, so much damage going his way. He needs to really focus on maybe staying a little bit farther out from the fights. Not far enough away where, you know, his Death Ward doesn't hit on anything, but far enough where he's not right in the middle of all the attacks. So yeah, so Ball Fondlers now have a small lead, 1,500 in net worth and 1,000 in XP. So very much, you know, very equal still. Again, just a small lead. A lot of towers still standing. All of the towers, in fact. Mora put some pressure onto this tier 1 top, but doesn't really have too much. He's got 40 atrophy bonus, and we'll get a TP in here from Tango Gaming. And looks like we might have something going on mid, and Wolf's TPing back. We got Ander and Doctor sitting there. He got a smoke. And Wolf's just going to keep farming up. He's got his Midas now, and he's working towards that 4 staff. Eventually a Hurricane Pike, I'm sure. And now it's Gara and Pink Donger on the other side, sitting under the ward. It was Doctor and Ander sitting under the ward, so had they have smoked, would have been caught out easily by Natskara and Pink Donger and Rincewind. Got the soul booster, got the soul ring, and here comes the bloodstone. So pretty good timing. 16 minutes. Brown boots after disassembling them, but so we got a blink dagger now on Ander. I don't know if that's been scouted out yet. I'm sure while he was sitting under this ward right here, someone saw it, but I haven't seen it in a team fight quite yet. Dagonite has a smoke of his own. So Stampede coming out. Trying to go on. Okay. The Stomp connects on 2. Rincewind and Natskara. Natskara should fall here. Gets the Macro Pyre out. The ult from OD coming out. Mora's falling to this Death Ward, doing a lot of damage. It's gonna get saved by Pink Donger, but then he gets trapped up by OD. Dagonite in some trouble. Rincewind gets the Laguna Blade on him. That's a double kill. And now Rincewind on a mega kill streak. Ander comes back in. Got that blink dagger, and Pink Donger goes on him, but he'll stomp and try to get out of there. So 2 supports for supporting your offlaner. So right now it's going in the way of look at it go. Gold exchange though going the way of Rincewind, and it's going mostly towards Doctor, but we really need that going towards, and Wolf going towards Ander or Tango Gaming should he have been there, but he's gonna take a tier 1 top instead and secure some gold for his team. He's got enough gold for the ultimate orb now. He's well on his way to his Manta style. Tank up a little bit with that too, with all those stats. So we've got the 4 staff coming in on Wolves shortly. You'll see what his next item after that is. He's got nothing in his quick buy. Natskara, very starved. We're 18 minutes in and only level 6. He's got Brown Boost, Wind Lace, and a Cell. But 14 charges now in that Bloodstone. Came right in time for Rincewind. Oh, and they smoke up. Pink Donger, Natskara. Omari breaks out of C's farming jungle. But the LSA not going to connect for Rincewind, and Wolf maybe in some trouble there, though. Fortune's End from Oracle does keep him trapped for a little bit, but not going to throw it out quite yet. And here it comes. Fortune's End's going to maybe connect, but he 4 staffs away, so he'll just trap himself, and he'll be okay. Nice job by Wolf seeing the Fortune's End coming out from Pink Donger and make sure he imprisons himself to take no damage, none of the debuffs. And Tango Gaming able to just farm up by himself up here. There's been no real pressure, but a kill mid. Rincewind getting Dagonite, but might pay with its own life. Pink Donger trying to get the save. The Death Ward coming out. Pink Donger's definitely going to fall. Rincewind should fall, I believe. Oh, no. Nice. Got a nice heal there from Oracle, so I thought it was a lot of damage coming out from Inwolved, but Oracle able to save the mid. And they're going to smoke up, but it's Tango Gaming coming in to find Rincewind. Got the Omni Slash, and Rincewind should fall. Does he have a... Yeah, Shadow Amulet. Tried to go Invis there, but wasn't going to be enough. Now, Stampede coming out. Going to connect here on Natskara, and he's probably going to fall. The Reality Rift going to get canceled by the Astral Imprisonment. Nice job by Inwolved. I think... Oh, he was able to get out. Okay, I thought I canceled it. I was going to say, level 1 Reality Rift takes way too... Or Dark Rift, rather, takes way too long to get him home, so Natskara I think was going to fall even if Dark Rift wasn't popped, but Tango Gaming sitting at 145. Omari, wow, didn't realize he was at 205 CS, and Tango Gaming spins out of the Fortune's End here by Pink Donger, and he's got a Diffusal Blade. Thought he was going Manta, but guess he'd rather go Diffusal first. Omari has his Manta and his Battle Fury. He's queued up Basher into Abyssal eventually. Not sure if he's going to go Vanguard first or just go straight Basher, but he's only sitting at 1200 health here. Doctor in the area. He's got a Death Ward. Ander doesn't have Stampede, but he does have Blink. He can get the Blink hoof stomp off. Might be able to do something, followed up by a cask, but Omni Slash on cooldown for another half minute here. But it's all ball fondlers. They're here. They want to take this tier 1. We've got about 3/5 of look at it go. Tango Gaming sitting here behind the trees, and another TP coming in from Inwolved. Omari on the front lines. And they're going to initiate Omari. Here comes the hoof stomp. Ice Path drop down by Natskara. Macropyre is going to drop. Ander might be in some trouble. He gets imprisoned by Inwolved. Gonna save him for a little bit here. Natskara, though, not done. The Laguna Blade coming out from Rincewind, and he's going to go invis with that Shadow Blade. Nice Pit of Malice here by Mora, blocking off Tango Gaming Dr. from re-entering, but they're going to go back in. And Firestorm coming down by Mora. Death Ward started by Dr. but it was immediately cancelled. I believe it was Rincewind who got the Fortune's End, and now he's in some trouble. Throws down the Maledict before he dies, and Wolf just needs to get out now. Tango Gaming trying to get to the last CS now, and Wolf healing up a little bit, and he needs to start getting some kills here. Natskara, Mora, and Pink Dong are all so low, and they're going to get the Dark Rift out of here, and Wolf will fall. It'll be Rincewind there, and Tango Gaming starts the Omni Slash, but Dark Rift getting them all out of there. So that's a 3 for none. A nice job by the Ball Fondlers. A lot of gold going the way of your carries here. And Wolf fell, Ander fell, Dr. unfortunately didn't get the full duration of Death Ward, or even really any of it. Tango Gaming left to his devices here, farming up some more, but he's going to TP down to the bottom shrine and maybe try to push that out from Omari. But Omari looking pretty good here, level 17, has Treads, has Battle Fury, has Manta Style, and he's got the Ring of Hell, so he's going to be building up that Vanguard first to tank up even farther. Yeah, so again, very attack or offensive oriented here for Tango Gaming and his talent tree choices. Attack speed and damage. Omari went damage and blink cooldown, so maybe a little more defensive there. Pink Donger picks up the XP gain, which I again like at the level 10 talent. Mora here gets some mana regen. Already touched on that. Still went the respawn time. Level 15 talent, obviously not as good as it was as level 10 talent for Lena, but that paired with a Bloodstone, definitely going to do her some good. Natskara still sitting here at level 7, so it's been 5 minutes since last time we checked in. Hits level 8 right now, and he's gained 2 levels and got the energy booster to finish off his mana boots. But Natskara having a rough game. He's had some good ice paths and a nice Macropyre in these team fights to really separate. Look at a go here and put some damage in. Ander got trapped right in it after his hoof stomp initiation. Dr. at level 10 got the 25 XP gain. Also, Dagon Knight, 20 movement speed. I don't know about this. I think both are kind of shitty talents. 20 movement speed. Rincewind and Mora picking up the kill there on Ander. But 20 movement speed. Is that what I... Oh, hold on a second. Mora in some trouble here, and Wolf, Dagon Knight, and Dr. They just barely missed on the Illuminate, but Rincewind here to put some real damage here on a Wolf. He needs to imprison himself and not able to. Pink Donger picking up the kill with the Fortune's End. But movement speed, 20 is... I always forget. It's 20 or 25 for a Windlace. But that or 7 strength. I guess he does tank up a little bit with the strength, but not really all that great. We do have the Ags here on Coddle. We'd like to see maybe a Blinding Light during these team fights. Make sure Rincewind isn't able to get all these right clicks out. Same thing when Omari joins, but Omari's been able to pretty much free farm while the rest of the Ball Fondlers take these team fights. Tango Game. Oh, they're going to throw out a Dust a little too late. Yeah, LSA connects on 2. Oh god, Tango Gaming falling real fast. Dr. tries to get the Death Ward out, but that's 3 heroes down now, as in Wolf fell a little earlier, but Tango Gaming struggling against Rincewind here. All these LSA, Laguna Blades, and Dragon Slaves coming out do so much damage, and not looking too good for Look at it Go right now. Like I said, a lot of gold going towards the way of the cores lately here for the Ball Fondlers. Wolf pretty far up. Got all 5 heroes for Ball Fondlers, so they might just want to try to take this high ground. Omari's just so slippery, especially the 1 second cooldown on Blink. Keeps it down to 4 seconds now, so they really need to get just so many chain stuns. Start out with maybe Astral, followed up by Ander with the Hoof Stomp, and get a good cask that'll keep pouncing to him. I don't know. I don't know how they hold down this Animage. I mean, sitting at 16,000 net worth right now. Next closest one is Rincewind on his own team. That's 3K lower. And then we finally get Tango Gaming right below that. So Omari having a good game this game. He's 2-0. Didn't mean to take that away. A tier 2 falls here as no defense really from Look at It Go. Could have came out. It's a hard tower to defend tier 2 right here because you're sitting on low ground as the attackers, sit on high ground. The only spot in the game is these tier 2s where that happens. So kind of rough, but they'll be okay with it. They look to regroup here, maybe smoke up. Yep, here we go. Not sure what their plan is. They might head towards Roche. Don't have any wards there, so hard to tell, but they're just going to kind of wait and see what happens, I guess. Oh, but they get scanned out. They get pinged out immediately. They notice there's nobody on the map. The dust comes out from Dr. Doctor, drops a ward, but this spells trouble for Look at It Go. And Pig Dong are going to drop fast. Omnislash did come out. Death Ward dropped too. Not going to connect in anyone else. Macropire down. And it's not Skura in some trouble, and Wolf putting some big right clicks in, but the Ghost Scepter comes out. He gets Astral Imprisoned. Mora try to trade right clicks within Wolf, but Ander comes in with the Hoof Stomp, and he'll fall down. Now Skura now. He's the next one to fall, so it's a 3 for none. I thought Ball Fondlers really had it there. Omari. Oh, the Rod of Atos, and he'll fall, so it's in Wolves with a triple kill there. I really thought that Ball Fondlers had it. They had the jump on him, but the Omnislash came out so fast from Tango Gaming. Ball Fondlers got split up so fast. Dr. Doctor had a nice death ward to make sure that everybody had to get out of the pit for the Ball Fondlers. You got Rincewind trying to split push here, but as soon as they take Roche, I'm sure they're going to be able to TP back. And Dr. Doctor's going to go early, make sure nothing happens to his tier 3. But it's just such a good counter initiation, I guess, from Look at It Go. I don't think they had any wards scouting it out, but once they got in there, just the Omnislash was so fast coming out from Tango Gaming there. And they were able to keep Omari. I'm not sure who's got the Rod of Atos, if it's not involved. What? Okay, now I'm confused. Oh, okay, it is involved. I don't know how I missed that. So did a nice job keeping Omari there. Didn't know this. It looked like it was a mini stun coming up from Sanity's Eclipse. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like Omari had gone for a blink, and then he got Sanity's Eclipse and just stopped the blink, and then the last right click came in before he could blink out again. So I'm not sure if that's exactly what happened or what actually had happened, but Pink Donger fell so fast in that team fight. I think most of the Omnislash hit onto him, but I mean, you really, if you're Pink Donger, you need to sit on that back line. You're trying to save your teammates. I mean, you have level 2 False Promise right now. It was so good earlier, saved Rincewind, but like, just a misplay, I think, from the Ball Fondlers. Had the wrong heroes engaging first, and they look to make it up now as they push tier 3 with Mora and Rincewind. Played a little slow. Rincewind does have travels, and she looks like she's going Ags now. The 6% spell amp, pretty good when you considering you are a very spell-centric hero. But Look at It Go. Gonna try to take a tier 2 here. And Wolf all by himself in some trouble. Imprisons Rincewind Invis. Gonna get the LSA to connect. Dragon Slave, Laguna Blade, and the right clicks. It's gonna be its finish line. And Wolf down, does have buyback. Only Involved and Tango Gaming do have buyback. So we're going to take this tier 2, TP home, Tango Gaming finishing that off. Going to spin and TP. Still has Aegis, so this pretty good high ground defense we have here with Dagon Knight. Buyback coming out now from Wolf. Dr. Doctor did fall from Omari. Not sure how that had happened, if he was trying to defend mid and like the Anti-Illusions finished him off, but Stampede coming out. Maybe a little premature. Or late, rather. I don't know. I don't think Stampede was needed there, but that's okay. Now Tango Gaming looks to push out all these lanes. Top lane's pushing in here for Ball Fondlers. Mid lane pushing in, sort of here. Ander does have the hood. Maybe we see a pipe come out to deal with this Lina during these team fights. got to deal with Oracle as well. The Firestorm coming down from Underlord. I believe that's a magical one. Yeah, that's magical. And then everything Jakiro does too, so. A little pause for some packet loss here and we'll try to get that taken care of. So they really need, if you're looking at it go, you're in a sticky position here because if you focus Omari, you have Rincewind just tearing you apart with all the magic damage followed by the right clicks coming in. I mean, she's approaching level 25 shortly here at 22, and then you get that 40 plus 40/4%, and this just becomes a real bitch to handle. But if you focus Rincewind, she's got Shadow Blade. Haven't really seen too much detection. We've seen a couple sentries and a couple dusts come out, but if you focus Rincewind, she's got Shadow Blade, and then you have to worry about Omari just tearing your team apart. Level 23 has Battle Fury, Manta, and Abyssal, so sits there with the double damage rune right now too. It's Omari trying to go on a Dagon. Gets a Blinding Light Mana Leak off, and Ato's not going to connect, and they're really going to go on Omari here. In some trouble. Pink Dong are going to be cannon fodder for the Omni Slash. Omari should escape fairly easily. And now Rincewind in some trouble. They have no detection in that area though, so got the Ags. Working on BKB now. And if you look back at buyback status, Omari has it. Natskara has it somehow. I don't know. What's he building? Got the Ghost Scepter, and that's about it. Ghost Scepter Mana Boots. And then Tango Gaming did just have it, but ended up buying another portion here towards the Lincoln Sphere. I don't know if Lincoln Sphere is really... Well, I guess so. But it can be hit off so easy by Purifying Flames if Pink Donger realizes the Lincoln Sphere is there. I'm sure what's going through his mind right now is he keeps getting Laguna Blade over and over and over every time Rincewind initiates on him. The LSA connects Dragon Slave Laguna Blade and can't spin out of it or anything. But Lincoln Sphere is going to get popped by Pink Donger should he stay in this fight. So we have a 5-man smoke now coming out from Look At It Go. And I'm going to see where they end up taking this. Yeah, they're going to move into the enemy jungle, but Fall Fondlers aren't there. They see Mora mid lane, they see Natskara mid lane, and soon they'll see Omari, and they should see Rincewind as well. There's Omari. Scan comes out. If Fall Fondlers know that they're smoked up, they're able to go around it, thinking that they're at the shrine, and smoke almost up, has about a quarter of its life. Aegis expires here on Tango Gaming, so this might just be a warding mission, and everybody's just going to get out as smoke breaks. So it's not all for naught. I mean, they did get this nice deep ward in between these tier 2s here, and it's better than nothing, I guess, if you're Look At It Go. I haven't said to let it go once. Almost did earlier, but I've really been doing a lot better. Tango Gaming might be in some trouble here. Blink coming out from Omari, not going to be going the right way, but Rincewind, Invis, they don't have any detection in this area. Maybe Dagon Knight is the one that takes the fall for his team. Fall Fondlers sitting on this high ground now, just waiting for their opportune moment. Trying to get Omari to this level 25 so he can get, I assume, 25 agility, which will boost up his armor so much and his attack speed. I don't know when you would go Mana Void. It's obviously a good skill, brings it down to a 20-second cooldown, but if you're really not going to have team fights this late in the game that last more than 20 seconds, I don't think. So I'm sure you'll get the 1 Mana Void off halfway through the fight anyways. So even if it's a 30-second team fight, you Mana Void at 15 seconds, and then 20-second cooldown, it's over before it's off cooldown. I don't know. I think you always go agility. Yep. He did. So, first one to level 25, Rincewind quickly approaching at 23 there, and then Tango Gaming and Wolf following up shortly behind that. What do we got coming out here? Quarterstaff, so that makes up his Butterfly. Omari is going to be tough to deal with here. Like I said, Rincewind and Omari just really carrying this team for the Ball Fondlers. Look At It Go's having a hard time because every time they do get the jump on either Omari or Rincewind, they have all these support. Pink Donger's been there to save a couple times. Speaking of Pink Donger, Ander going on Pink Donger, but here comes Natskara with the Ice Pass, saving Pink Donger for now. Ghost Scepter coming out. He gets imprisoned by Inwolved. And now it's Pink Donger, Invis, getting out towards the shrine. Dagon Knight putting some chase on. Dr. Doctor's going to get the kill on Natsuki. Now it's Oracle in some trouble. Dagon Knight did get a nice blinding light, knock it back. And no mana here for Pink Donger. He will fall to Inwolved, but it's Rincewind pushing out this tier 3. Tango Gaming has the Omni Slash, has Lincoln Sphere now, so might be able to save through here, but Omari, meanwhile, pushing this tier 3 and trying to take Rax instead. He'll pop out the mana illusions, just doing all this damage to Wolf, taking out his mana, but Wolf doesn't really care about that. So a lot of damage going out about halfway through that that range Rax mid here. Yeah, 10k net worth difference, just about a little more. Same thing with XP. Ball Fondlers have a sizable lead right now. I think if you are look at it go, you get some good wards around Roche maybe, but they might take it too slow. I mean, you only have really Inwolved and Tango Gaming putting the right clicks in there. Andrew can obviously tank, but they need to maybe pick off Natsuki or Pink Donger obviously, but Ball Fondler's doing such a nice job staying together as a team. Omari really the only one who's been off on his own, but he's so mobile and has proved time and time again that he can get out pretty much unscathed in these team fights. He's only fallen once. Granted, he has 3 kills, but you're not going to be able to pin him down. And the one death he had was the near team wipe over by Roche. So the rest of Ball Fondlers smoked up here. Omari's going to show in lane, and he might be a good bait here. Let's look at it go. He's making their way towards them. They're going to move towards the shrine. Look at it go. And Rincewind breaking man. And okay, Smoke's been broken. Tango Gaming in some trouble here. He's going to spin out of Fortune's End. That triggered Lincoln Sphere anyway. Stampede dropped, and they're just going to have to get out of this. Andrew doesn't have any mana left. And the cast coming out. Going to connect on a few of them there. So nice job by Dr. Doctor, but he might be the sacrificial lamb instead. And Rincewind throws the Laguna Blade, and down goes Dr. Doctor. So no buyback, but he'll be up in 10 seconds anyways because he's got a respawn talent on him. Look at buyback status. We only have one on Inwolf, so in some trouble here for look at it go. Rincewind has Shadow Blade, be okay there. 19 charges in that Bloodstone, and Tango Gaming trying to fend off Omari from that Rax, but Omari's able to take the mid Rax all by himself with those Manta Illusions. So a set of Rax down, no heroes dropped whatsoever, other than Dr. Doctor, but so I guess not whatsoever, but you know, he's back up already. He hardly counts with that respawn time. Minus 40 seconds, just so good. So I think look at it go maybe had the advantage in the early game, but lately, obviously, definitely going the way of Ball Fondlers. 19 charges on this Bloodstone. Got a BKB. Coming on the courier eventually. Omari, 25, has a Moon Shard. I think the only thing he has left to do, he's going BKB, but Inwolved getting the Blink Dust and imprisoning Rincewind. So Rincewind in some trouble. The Ato's coming out, but here comes Omari to do all this damage to Inwolved. Dr. Doctor gets the Glimmer Cape and the Death Ward out, but it's hitting all these illusions instead. So the Ice Path coming out, Dust is gonna pop. Dr. Doctor in some real trouble, but the Omni Slash coming out from Tango Gaming gonna connect and take out Pink Donger. Moore trying to get the Pit of Malice in, and it's just gonna be a 1-for-1, but it's Inwolved rather for Pink Donger, not the trade you want. Now Andrew's gonna fall. Omari just does so much damage, he attacks so fast. Tango Gaming needs to get out. He's got Lincoln Sphere, but it's not gonna save him. Now Dagon Knight, the one in trouble, level 15, has 4 staff and the Mana Leak, so at least gonna pin him off from that, but Pit of Malice connects from Mora. Dagon Knight in some trouble. Natsuki throws down the Ice Path, not gonna connect on any heroes, but Omari able to start taking down this tier 3. He does have Manta Illusions, and they just eat Tango Gaming's Manta Illusions up so fast. Still got 4 heroes here for Pink Donger, Ball Fondlers rather. Only Pink Donger not in the picture, and now we have a suicide play here by Tango Gaming. He does have buyback, but that's a tier 3 down top already. Omari putting some clicks in and just does so much of these racks. The Laguna Blade getting popped onto Dr. Doctor, so he's down. 10 seconds left, but it's a set of racks. Now Rincewind TPing out, and Omari. Oh, GG is called. They just had nothing. They had no answer for this Anti-Mage here. Between Anti-Mage and Lena, they thought it was going well for a little bit, but just not enough to hold him down, and Omari able to push out those racks during the team fights and just Lena picking off the heroes, so GG, Fondlers win that one. So thanks for watching, guys. Again, I'm Jeed. I think right now my YouTube's just as my name. It's Ryan Murray, but Twitch is @JeedTV. And thanks for watching, guys.